Hey everyone, Daniel Vadnal here for Fitness FAQs. This video, I'm bringing it back old school, raw training clips from my own practice. As well, I'll be updating you on what's been happening with myself and also Fitness FAQs the past 6 months. Before the video starts, if you live in Europe, bang, Bodyweight Strong workshops, weekend workshops are happening. Tickets are selling very, very quickly for the remaining events. Make sure you register right now to secure your spot. Go to fitnessfaqs.com for workshops as well as online programs. Let's hit the video. The training footage that you're seeing right now is from my recent trip to Madrid. This is one of the locations where I taught one of my weekend workshops for Bodyweight Strong. So what I've been doing is spending roughly a week or two, give or take, in each of the locations that I've been presenting my workshops. So it's been a really good way to experience the culture, meet new people, expand my business in terms of making different connections, as well as just enjoying different sites, cultures that each of these locations has to offer. Before we continue, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of the support. Whether you've been following me for 1 day, 1 week, or 10 years that I've been on YouTube delivering content in calisthenics, fitness, through Fitness FAQs, thank you so much for all of the support, all of the love. Honestly, it's been an absolute journey, whirlwind, traveling the world, doing this stuff for a living, meeting a lot of you, and just hearing the stories that you've told me about how Fitness FAQs has helped you out. That's what I've really learned the past 5-6 months, is how important community is. That's why I've created the Fitness FAQs forum. It's called Fitness FAQs VIP. I want to create a place where we can bring all of us obsessed, passionate people that love training, that love putting the science into training in one place, in a troll-free environment. And the good news is, this forum, it's absolutely free to join. All you have to do is go to fitnessfaqs.com, enter your email, and I'm going to send you an invite to our private community. Because hey, look at our Fitness FAQs YouTube channel. Just look at all the people that are supporting this movement. You guys train hard, you're smart, and now you've got a place to collectively discuss training, share your ideas, and really have a solid community. Based on some discussions with some experts in calisthenics and movement, I've been actually working on my back to wall handstand push-up just to develop some general pushing strength before I start adding complexity with range of motion and the chest to wall variation. If you're not following me on Instagram at FitnessFAQs, go follow me now, because we had a really good debate on one of my recent posts comparing the back and the chest to wall handstand push-up. For those of you that have been following me for a few years, you know I really enjoy doing weighted dips. But with the constant travel, it's not easy to consistently have access to a gym that's close to where I'm staying. So the substitute that I've been doing, it's not a perfect substitute, is the tuck planche push-up. So working on horizontal pushing strength. And it's a good one to do because you don't need any equipment really, just a couple chairs, even if you didn't have access to a park. And it allows you to be challenged in the strength rep range, which is what I'm looking for with my horizontal pressing development. As I said, not a perfect substitute for dips, but hey, there's a difference between optimal and just getting the work in. With my isometric front lever, I've found a ton of value in using a progression that I can actually manage and doing longer duration holds. So I've built up to doing 3 sets of 20 seconds on the hip extended straddle front lever. Guys, this is coming from someone that can do a full front lever. Training is the time to really build your strength, using a progression that you can build volume in. So for me, I'm using the hip extended straddle and I'm doing 20-second sets, equivalent to roughly 3 sets of 10. And it's been perfect. This way, I can use perfect form, I can get that volume in, I can get honest practice, and as a result, my full front lever has improved. So you don't always have to work at the maximum progression that you can do. There's no shame in doing a progression that's a little bit easier, but doing it for a longer period of time. This has particularly helped me with the front lever. All right, my arch nemesis, the planche. So this is one that I've really enjoyed working just because of its versatility. As you know, I've been traveling. I don't always have access to equipment, the perfect facilities, or bands to make the exercise easier, or weights. So the planche, it's a great one in the sense that you can do it anywhere, anytime. And I've found a lot of value, like the front lever, doing a eccentric movement, so working the exercise through a full range of motion, essentially, as well as isometric holds. So the eccentric is going from a handstand down to the planche, trying to get that full range of motion, strength and control, and doing a dynamic movement for the planche is refreshing instead of just doing the isometric all the time. Eccentrics are tough, they're very neurologically taxing. You've got to have a lot of focus when you're doing these, but the potential for gains and the gains that do come, absolutely fantastic. I really enjoy doing these. In terms of the planche hold, very similar concept to my lever. Patience, patience, patience. Please take that away from this video. I am someone that can do a straddle planche, but I really want to do it with quality, control, and domination. What this requires is taking some steps back, really getting confident and strong with the basics. So getting that tuck to advanced tuck planche with a ton of protraction, longer duration holds, upwards of 20 seconds, has tremendously helped out my planche. Now when I'm doing my planche eccentrics or harder planche holds, I don't feel myself dropping into poor technique with a ton of retraction. I've got a little bit more ability to stay in a stable, strong position. Big takeaway for all of you watching this video is to not be ashamed with doing longer duration holds, not being ashamed with doing an easier progression, because as I said, training is a time to really develop your qualities. It's not about showing off. Save that for another time when you've put in the work and you can actually justify showing off. Don't do that too soon. Something I've been absolutely obsessed with for the last 6 months is the one-arm handstand. So if you've watched some of my Fitness FAQs World interviews, you've gotten to know a little bit more about my background and current training goals, but attended a workshop, found the one-arm handstand passion has been rekindled, and I absolutely love this part of my practice. I really enjoy working on the handstand and everything that comes with it. I would say definitely obsessed and passionate about this because it is so challenging. It's tough. It requires almost daily effort in order to make progress. It requires that consistency, it requires focus and attention, and it's a great complement to my calisthenics practice. Working with people that are really good hand balancers and are super strong people has highlighted my deficiencies in the sense of inadequate overhead range of motion, thoracic mobility. It's something that I've had for a long period of time as a restriction and something I've never consistently addressed. So by doing handstands, it's a positive feedback loop. I work on my mobility because it feeds into the handstands, which also helps with my calisthenics because posture improves, stabilizers improve, etc., etc. I'm less likely to get injured. My performance improves not only on handstands, but also calisthenics. So for any of you looking at handstands in the calisthenics world, like why are you doing that? It's fun, it incentivizes mobility, and it creates a complete training practice where you're going to be doing more mobility stretching to complement your calisthenics training. Love you all so much. Thumbs up if you enjoy these training, chatting on the couch in the Airbnb type videos, and I'll probably film some more if there's enough interest. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you very soon on Fitness FAQs.